Hello there, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. Today we're gonna play some Taliyah Ziggs because I've been hearing quite a bit about this deck lately, and it's actually pretty damn good despite not very many people playing it on ladder. Yes, it features Bandle City, but it actually features a lot of tools from Bandle City that aren't really used in other Bandle City decks, even though there's still Bandle City. We have a pretty small splash, actually. Well, relatively, right? Like, out of these 11, 3 of them are Ziggs, which is a multi-region champion. And then from Bandle City itself, we're playing Explosive Minefield as a full set. We're playing Inventive Chemist. And the Arsenal. And the Arsenal as a 2-of. So we have a mid-range list with Ziggs and Taliyah. Nothing new. I've showcased this deck in the channel in the past, but it's one of those archetypes that I feel like it always runs a little bit underappreciated, and it puts in a lot of work. It's pretty resilient, and it has some very high tempo plays, especially through Desert Naturalist in conjunction with the Sarcophagus that the Endless Devout leaves behind. Endless Devout puts in a lot of work in conjunction with the Vulnerable procs, as we are able to use the 3/3 stat line to dive and kill it into other units, making use of the primary stat line. As then we play something like Desert Naturalist, we bop the landmark, and for 4 mana we get a 2/4, a 5/4, and a 5/3 with Fearsome, which is pretty nutty. And because we're running Rolling Sands alongside the Rock Hopper, we got the Ancient Preparations, and a full set of Rite of the Arcane, alongside a couple of copies of Unleashed Energy. We have a lot of stuff that kills or destroys landmarks, rather. And also landmarks that just destroy themselves ultimately through the countdown as well, which leads to a pretty easy Ziggs level up that can lead to a very menacing late game in which we're also applying burn through our landmarks, as we're aiming to use Taliyah on, there's several different targets, right? Like, we can target the Sarcophagus, we can combine her with a cheeky Ancient Hourglass play, or we can just use her on an Explosive Minefield in certain matchups to get a stun with her entry, alongside some potential card draw with Preservarium. The options are pretty varied, but the idea is to essentially get these landmarks popping, level up our champions, and once we do so, we go for the Absolver, we give them Overwhelm, and we profit. And that's essentially what there is to the deck. Like I said, it's not anything new, but I really like these distributions. I've been tweaking it here and there, and it's been working out pretty damn well for me. So I thought I'd share, and that's basically it. Deck techs are being a little bit shorter than usual, but like I said, there's not that much new to build, so I'm exploring other archetypes, and I'm taking account of what you guys want me to showcase as well, and I can see if I can brew some Yasuo decks in the future and stuff. I'm trying, but I'm struggling a little bit, and I'm also multitasking a little bit right now. I am actually learning another card game, and I know this can set off like a lot of red flags, like, oh my god, oh no, he's a banner, he likes Runeterra, like, what are you doing? And I'm just experimenting a little bit because I feel like Riot has left us with like no balance patch or anything for a little bit too long, in my opinion. I don't want to, I don't want to bash on the developers. I don't want to do anything like that. Sometimes I can get a little bit of aggressive on Twitter, but that's because it's a platform that I use to vent my feelings and stuff. And I do play this game quite regularly, but I want to make use of this deck to kind of like talk a little bit about what's going on in that sense. Like I said, I'm playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters Duel. I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player like 17 years ago. I placed top 4 in nationals in Spain. Like, I was pretty competitive, and I thought it would be fun to dive into the game again. I've been really enjoying it, and I'm streaming it on Twitch. I started yesterday, and I may just keep going on daily. So I'm devoting my time to that because, as a content creator, my mental health is pretty important. I think when I'm in a better mood, my content is much better. And lately, I get a little bit frustrated with certain aspects of the game. Not trying to say that everything is terrible or anything like that. It's just that, I feel like Bandle City as a region has... This expansion just did more harm than good, in my opinion, and even though we got a lot of cool stuff out of it, I think there's a lot to be fixed, in my opinion. Like, I've already talked about this numerous times, and I don't want to sound like a broken record at this point, but I felt like I wasn't feeling like my best these past few weeks, and I wanted to change a pace, and I've really, it's been a very fresh experience. I know a lot of you have been telling me, Yu-Gi-Oh is crazy. Don't take it too seriously. Like, games are nuts, and believe me, I'm actually, for once, I'm taking a very different approach at the game. Like, I'm not really like, I'm just having fun with it, and I'm trying to have like fun streams in which I just hang around with you guys and just, role play Yu-Gi-Oh games, and I'm having a blast doing that. So I'm going to continue to do that pretty much on a daily basis is what we're going to be aiming for, even though, I'll take some breaks even here and there. Like, I'm not going to stream 7 days a week, but I feel like getting back on that bandwagon. And yeah, you guys can check me out on twitch.tv MegaMogwai with a 0, because my original account, I forgot the password a while ago, and I and I had to make a new one. So I'll be posting when I stream here on the community tabs, though, so you guys can check it out if you like. I know it's a very different card game, and you may have no interest in it whatsoever, but it's what I feel like doing right now. And ultimately, throughout my years as a content creator, I've realized that, my content is significantly better when I enjoy what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to be focusing a lot of my time on, which, but I do want to keep the Legends of Runeterra uploads rolling, because I feel, I set a goal for myself. I want to keep being consistent, and this game still like offers so many possibilities when it comes to deck building and showcasing different things, but I also want to be upfront and honest with you guys. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content of this whole day. Let me know if you want to see some content from Masters Duel on the channel as well. I could work into that too. And yeah, love ya. Have a good one. I'll see you around. Fiora. Oh dear God. Alright, we're facing Fiora. I don't have any... I'm not playing Minimorph in this deck, right? Uh-oh. We're gonna go ahead and drop, pretty much everything except for the Endless Devout, so we can try to curve a bit better. We have Rite of the Arcane, so we can start, like, just throwing shit at her. I have something in my mouth. Or not. It's one of those weird things. I do. Where's I had a hair in my mouth, dude. How did it get there?
If it's made of sand, I can write it.
I think I need to trim my beard. Alright, so let's drop the Endless Devout. And let's aim for a lot of damage. If they play Fiora, she has 2 health. I mean, they can definitely do things to keep her alive from an attack. So if they do play Fiora, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'll have to pass. Oh, that is a different story.
Watch me.
I'm going to trade you into you. Even though we want Endless Devout to die. We're facing a region that can easily have Poke Stick, so I'd rather get good use out of that.
I'm ready to play, bring over some cups.
Alright, well, how about we stun this? And draw. And now I'm feeling great.
Sing me the song of the rock dudes.
Stun that again. I mean, he can keep going for all I want, but I'm just trying to smork him, honestly, because they're clearly a deck that relies on stacking a bunch of stuff on one unit. So I'm going wide. I got quite a bit of
all natural skill, all natural go.
Nane. Well, let's just swing anyways.
He's up there.
An unfair fight for you.
Okay. This thing is gonna drop him down. I mean, we're definitely gonna do this. strategist. I think at this point we
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Preserver, yep.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Don't attack, so stacking that in the back. What about you, Ziggs? You're close to go.
Time to bust out some combustion.
I think playing Ziggs here allows us to start going for an alternate burn game plan. Oh my goodness. Oh. Do they have a single combat? They could have a single combat.
History is whatever.
Do you smell something burning?
There we go. We're going for the ancient hourglass. All right.
I'll drag you out of there if I have to. Get him.
So these two will trade to these two, and then I'll hit them for 2. There's a difference between that and dropping them down to 6. But I think that's okay because we get another landmark that we can bop. And the fearsome is pretty important. So let's go with this.
Easy does it.
Force 2 trades here.
My research.
A little boom and one really big one.
You get leveled up Ziggs. Start pinging at him. Remove one of these. Ping at him even more. Okay. I mean, I just I just destroyed this thing. Yeah. That's not enough. No math. Math. Good job. I mean, it could still have something like a judgment or some shit. You never know, but.
How do you like them booms?
Hilarious. Ruler of Ixtal. Somebody has to tell this guy. The nation he rules is not gonna be here. We got Yordles instead. Alright, so we definitely want to keep, I think I want to keep Red Negation. I like these like, explosive minefields, but I do need some bodies, right? I want to keep the Red Negation because it counters Concerted Strike and a bunch of shit. That's a good draw. I mean, I kind of like, yeah, I like drawing to Taliyah, right? I mean, Endless Devout is pretty good, but we have Ziggs anyways. I'll just keep Taliyah. I have my champions, that's pretty good.
I've never tried this chemical before. I'm ready to play, bop, and have little booms are just as good as big ones. I am wearing my goggles.
What if I stun this? Nah, it's not worth it. They have to buff it. Sucks to be you. Okay, Rite of the Arcane is pretty interesting. I don't think there's a way for them to stop this killing that. I do feel like I want to get rid of that Yumi before it keeps growing.
What's happening?
You're dead. That's what's happening. Could play. I probably should play Taliyah here. What other options do we have? Everything else is just very significantly slower. Maybe. Okay, so maybe a explosive landmark into. And I can play Ziggs, because they can't really single combat me unless they have Chain Vest into single combat. Or Cataclysm. Oh. Well, that sucks.
I got it.
Well, that sucks. I didn't think about Cataclysm.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
So next round, we're gonna have a total of 10 mana, which means we can combine these two.
Together, we are stronger than stone, faster than the wind. Keep your eyes on the horizon and your feet on the ground. Relax your knees. Throw another rock.
Considered. No, 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 no. Got another one. Hey! That's not quite lethal, right? Math? Okay. Math. Alright, but we're close. We are close. And we just drew into Rite of the Arcane. That is beautiful. Oh, but did we just lose to Pantheon?
All rocks erode eventually.
If it gets lifesteal, it just comes down to this. I could try to get one of these stuns, but okay. So Pantheon's coming in.
We cry out, no more gods, no more demons.
They got lifesteal and scout. Lifesteal and Scout. Lifesteal and Scout. And they have Cataclysm to trigger the Scout. Yeah, I mean it's the randomness, right? Like it's like they could have gotten a different set of keywords that wouldn't just get their life health back. Because we have another Taliyah, so even if they do have a Cataclysm, like as long as we survive, we would put them at lethal range. But them getting the lifesteal just wins them the game. It wins them the game. Not much we can do about it. Even if I stun it, it won't stop the Cataclysm, which they very clearly have. If I played this and they Cataclysm that and we die. Single combat. We have another Taliyah here.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
I mean, by playing this, we set up the Cataclysm anyways, right? But we need to try to... Maybe they don't have a way to buff this immediately. Maybe.
My shield is yours. What is name for you?
If I stumble, I have the earth to catch me. Beware falling rocks! Hey, you're it!
Why do you fight?
So we traded with Pantheon this way, but they just...
My board!
I'm a bit salty about them getting the lifesteal, but I mean that's just... That's what I talk about variance in this game, you know? Like it goes beyond Bandle City. Like even like Pantheon, it just highly revolves around it. GG. What you gonna do? Alright, darkness. We have, I don't think we need the explosive minefield so early on. I do like one, I mean, I like Rite of the Arcane in general, just because it kills all of their champions. So maybe minefield is important. I'm actually going to keep this entire hand, because minefield does stop a catalyzer from going off immediately. No catalyzers, that's good. We draw double arsenal, oh my god. Let's play Endless Devout. Alright, interesting. Fine, I mean, we essentially got card advantage there. Alright, how about we play Rock Hopper into that, yeah.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
And that's why we kept the Rite of the Arcanes, because they one-shot both champions.
What is name for you?
Sucks to be you! They could have a Withering Will here. We don't really have anything else to attack into right now, so we're just gonna
catch the sky.
hold on to this Desert Naturalist. When this goes down, we'll get a lot of momentum. Alright, that's fine.
Oh dear.
We get 3 damage on him.
I am Lord Vega, destroyer of worlds!
Oh, sorry, bro. I'm gonna destroy this again. No Vagar allowed. Double arsenal. Okay, we find an event of chemist, which is neat.
Come here, short
All right,
Never tried this chemical before.
a triple.
If it was important,
They should have built it better.
I'm gonna try to spread out a little bit.
Where there's a rock, there's a rock.
dude.
Okay, that's interesting.
Why not?
We have to open swing because we don't really have. Okay, that's better. Yeah, we'll let that happen.
Let's put these rocks into motion.
Distance means so little when family means so much.
Go family. The Power Family. We're gonna duplicate these. I want to keep this ancient hourglass for the arsenals.
True power. How fares the mana crystal number 3?
Soon, Lord Vagar. It will be ready
Whatever you need, I got you covered.
What a random set of
Mine's the
keywords.
wonder.
All right.
I will shape death as easily as clay.
Okay, so that's 4. All right.
Didn't warm up. We'll make them pay.
You want a big boom? You call this guy.
I'm gonna go double Arnie. I could have waited for this one, but I think this is the turn to apply pressure. Murder!
Reach for the lightning, my incomprehensible rocks. Some rocks just pushes it still. Look at the puny creature.
What are you made of?
The hour approaches.
We're building up this arsenal, and we're gonna see if we can
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Okay, right now none of those can block into my fearsomes here.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
Manifest, so no idea. What were the limits to trinket trade?
Tentacles off the spectacles, please.
Alright, they didn't see the ancient hourglass. That's neat. Get the regeneration. Oh, nice.
Like threading a needle. Throw another rock.
Persistence is key.
And the first vengeance.
Oh dear! My research!
Mind your steps.
Rite of negation would have been nice. I should have gone for it at this point. But I mean, it's one card in my deck, you know? Like, it's easy to say that in hindsight now.
The elements bind the desert like you.
Alright. Can deny them now. I think I'm gonna skip.
Thou fares the manacles number 3. Soon, Lord Vagar. It will be ready soon. Witness true power.
They could have a Senna. There's a lot of things they could have. I think we have to go for the attack now.
Turn the stones.
We'll drag you here. We'll drag you here.
Beware falling rocks.
This kind of just guarantees. No, because if they have this plays around Vile Feast and Pokestick.
All rocks erode eventually.
No, wait, this is. This is 4 damage here.
Did you call me?
Got him! Got him! There we go! Nice!
We should do this more often.
Win? Yeah. More Pantheon. Fantastic. Alright, we got the Inventive Chemist turn 1. We got Perseverance for some card draw. What if we could set up Unraveled Earth? Does that accomplish anything though? I think I'm gonna mulligan away everything except for the Inventive Chemist and see if we can have a bit of a stronger opener. That looks like a stronger opener to me.
Non-flammable? Is that a challenge?
If there's no 1-drop, there's no 2-drop with Faded that we have to worry about, so we will, well, we're gonna develop you, yeah.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind
Now
me.
we draw into you, we definitely prioritize you.
I will die.
Too slow, stupid.
Man, this, they top decked it, and now it's like,
Woohoo!
it's just impossible to kill this now, man. It's just so hard to kill these units now. Like this keyword just allows them to. This thing should be a 1/1, man. Oh boy. That'll get it up to 4. Okay, we can actually kill that. Oh my god, I can actually kill a faded unit. Holy shit! Ah! I'm gonna develop. I wanna hit him hard. Because I know that if they play a unit now.
We were never fated to bow.
Did somebody say explosives?
It's like, hey, you wanna block into my shit? Fine.
Light the fuse.
I'm still going face. And this Ziggs will pop your barrier. Alright, drop him down to 6.
Oh dear.
Alright, 10 more to go. Unless, you know, he gets lifesteal. Absolver.
Peace is a trail painted with blood. And
cool.
we have bled.
Coolest of stories. Okay, there's the explosive minefield. Okay, we have the ability to combine 6.
If I stumble, I have the earth to catch me. Together, we are stronger than stone, faster than the wind.
We must.
I'm gonna go with double Absolver because this forces my opponent to apply another buff onto Pantheon. No matter what the buff, yes! What the buff? No matter what the buff, it dies. And if he doesn't buff it, I just kill him, right?
How do you like that?
Yeah! Vengeance! Alright. Some timelines. I think keeping these two is fine. Ah, that's what I want to see. Alright. We got a decent curve here. We prepare anciently. We pick up Ziggs.
Last Tinash Rame buys me a new sail.
They're out there.
What a shame for you.
What a shame for us. Because we don't really want to trade for that right now. But we can take it out with Ziggs later. Just gotta try to not play into a thermogenic beam. I think I can just do this now, to be honest. I could develop more, but I want to get favorable trades going on here. Boom, baboon.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
And I very much like Ziggs here.
Goggles, powder, matches, let her rip!
Alright.
Woohoo! Blow him away!
I don't need to attack with this now. I can just do this. So maybe throw a chance of that I should take into account.
Some rock got me good.
I'm gonna play the Endless Devout first.
It's a people problem.
I'm your man.
Would you look at this place?
I should have blocked with this, honestly. I should have created the space. I didn't think accordingly.
Onward, everybody! The horizon calls! Keep your eyes on the horizon and your feet on the ground.
I just didn't want to waste this body preventing. I think a 2/2 body is still more valuable than another Rolling Sands, to be honest.
Beware falling rocks!
Light the fuse.
Gonna catch the sky.
Throw another rock.
Watch your toes. I hate traffic.
Entomb. That's pretty alright. Alright. Okay, there we go. Nice. We have Renegation to counter it, very nice. Pass back. Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. Oh my god, dude. I forgot about this card.
We made it. Yay.
But our stuff did it.
Oh
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
Bright
There's no difference in one ping and Mystic Shot. So I'm gonna hold that back. I'm gonna play Endless Devout because I wanna bait something like a It That Stares that tries to wipe me here. Or Very Nice. Or that. So I can be like, no! Did I? few misplays on my end. But I think
Don't worry. I brought my own fireworks.
I think we redeemed ourselves.